Hello viewers, so today I'm going to be showing how to add, first off, add user or vendor classes in your DHCP server on Windows, and how to add also options for certain phones. I'm also going to show you some of the options that all the phones use on my network. So first off, what you're going to want to do with your Windows DHCP server, you're going to want to go into the DHCP application. I'm on on one of my laptops. I'm on my ThinkPad specifically, but you can do this on any of the computers that you're authorized to do the DHCP work on. So you open this, and by the way, if you have a failover group set up, so like as you can see, I have these two are replicated to each other, but I don't think the vendor class and scope and stuff are synced. So you need to make sure that you do the same thing on both servers, like exactly the same. At least that's what I've done. So to create a new vendor class, we go over here, we configure define vendor classes, and you see we have some vendor classes here. So for example, I'd go add, I'd type in the display name, the description, and then I'd type in the actual text. So if I wanted to add like Astra IP phone 6920 or something, I could do that. I already have that in there. And then but you need to keep these names, and I think the description's probably similar, as well as the string that you put into the option definition. So and then you can use those to go and create scope option or policies. So like as you can see, I have different ones here. And then you do the same thing on here. You define vendor classes. You make sure it's similar or the exact same. That's what I did. Now, if you want to add options, so like let's say you want to add option 150. So you go here you right-click your IPv4 tab right here. You go set predefined options. And you go, so DHCP, you want to make sure you're on DHCP standard options. Although you can, I guess, set it for specific classes of device. You go down, you can, and then if you want to add a thing, you click add. So like for Cisco TFTP, you'd have to set it to 150, and you'd set it to IP address. And then you'd enter your name and description. And I think you also you want it to be array as well. So you'd hit array, let me hit edit. Yeah. So you'd name it what you wanted to, and then you'd set it to code 150, and then you want to make sure this is an array as well. And then you do the exact same thing over here. You go right click, you go, set predefined options, and then you can go into scope options and set it right here. So yeah, now configuring the MyTels. So this one right here is for the Mytel 6950 300 series. Properties, options. So if I go down to option 43, there's this string that I put in here. I think it's on my GitHub repo. I don't remember. If not, I can put it up there. But you type this in, and this allows it to this basically auto configs the phone. Now, for the 6900 series and all the Astra ones, you do it like this. It's in their administration guide. And you can also set an FTP server here, but I can also go and set option 66 as well. So I have it set to that, and then the phones, when they connect to the network, they just grab this and then they grab their files. So that's basically how you would set that up in the thing. To create a scope, you'd go policies, more actions, new policy. You'd set your name and description and your IP address range and stuff like that. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And thank you for watching, and have a good day.